Hello, everybody. Jared S. Idle here with Current Thoughts EP. Sorry I couldn't release a Wednesday short. I got extremely sick during the night, and I usually... No, it was Tuesday night. Tuesday night I got sick. I couldn't release the video. Wednesday, I usually do... I usually record Tuesday night, but... I felt so fucking ill. I thought it was gas pains at first. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna sleep this off. And then I got nausea. Then I went, bleh! And then I'm like, alright, I'm gonna go back to bed. And then I woke out of a deep sleep and went, bleh! Again. And then that stopped, but started. And I'm like, wonderful. It's coming out of both ends. This ain't looking pretty. I won't be able to do a current thoughts short, which I'm sure there was plenty of material. I didn't even look to see if anything was going on. I was just out of it all day Wednesday. Yesterday, because I'm recording this on a Thursday for tomorrow. Just so you know. Just in case you were wondering. Maybe you weren't wondering and you're like, alright, Jared, get to the fucking point. Alright, I am going to get to the point. I saw this last week and from Jack Posobiec, I believe. Yeah, Jack Posobiec tweeted this, a training video on gender affirmation for parents from the Medical University of South Carolina. At first, I thought this was, a sketch of some sort. And then I watched this one that you're seeing on your screen right now. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? That can't be real. And I'm like, all right, this is lunacy. And I watched two of them. One of them really made me laugh, which we're going to touch up on. All these videos. And I'm like, I gotta do a reaction video on Current Thoughts EP for this. So this is from Expose Them at Expose Dark Deeds. Professional internet scuba diver. Take no part in unfruitful works of darkness, but instead expose them. And these are training videos from this medical university. Alright, let's dive in. Alright, here we go. So as you can see, there is a long ass thread. We'll try to get through some of them, if not all of them. I'm feeling a little good right now. And let's kind of watch this one and kind of react to it. Juicy shit right now, boys. Girls, I don't want to leave anybody out just in case you get mad at me. I don't want your right letters to your Congress and shit and fucking try to pull me off the air and shit. Alright, let's go.
I wanted to ask you a question. I'm asking all of my teenage patients this. Had your mother step out of the room because what we discuss here is confidential and private. No. But as your parent, she is able to look at your medical record for whatever we put on there. Okay. So what we discuss here, we can just talk about it. And
yeah,
there
we can talk about
parts that if you want me to just make note for myself, then I will make that
note.
Yeah,
make a note for yourself.
Otherwise, it will be in your record, and if it's asked for, they will have access to that.
Yeah, access to that.
I want to ask you about your gender identity. Are you comfortable having that conversation right now?
Sure.
All right. Would you say that you identify as a boy, girl, transgender, or non-binary, or maybe some other gender?
Actually, I don't really identify as a boy or a girl. I know some people look at me and think I'm a boy, but it doesn't really bother me.
What? Who the fuck thinks you're a boy? You look like a girl to me. So, okay.
Look at me and think I'm a boy, but it doesn't really bother me.
Awesome. I'm glad it doesn't bother you. That's really good.
I'm glad about it doesn't bother you. It's really good. It just confuses the living shit out of me when you don't know what the hell you are.
Good. So for our system, I'm going to go ahead and put other, if that's okay with you. Because I feel like from what you're telling me, being specific about girl, boy, transgender, or non-binary doesn't fit. Is other okay?
Yep.
All right. And we can have further conversation about your gender identity if you'd like, now or maybe at another time, but we can talk more about it to help you kind of navigate what that looks like for you.
Okay, that sounds great. It might be different the next time I come in to talk to you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sounds good.
In this
Wait,
scene,
does he?
the clinician did several things well.
Hold on, before we get to this explanation, this guy have a goat tooth?
It might be different the next time I come in to talk to you.
Awesome.
No, I thought he has a goat tooth. All right. Well, maybe.
In this scene,
It looks like he got some, like, bling in his teeth. Hey. Probably. Go him, then. Love the facial hair, man. You know, if... Alright, let's play the rest.
In this scene, the clinician did several things well. First, he politely asked the adolescent patient's parent to leave the room so he can have a private conversation with the patient. Second, he made sure the patient knew that although their conversation is confidential, any information in the medical record could be read by a parent.
Oh.
He also asked the
hope
patient
so.
for permission to put the information in the medical record. Finally, the clinician was supporting and affirming with the patient.
Medical University, South Carolina. All I can say is, so far, if this was my doctor, I would...
I wanted to ask you a question.
No, I don't want you to ask me a fucking question. I want to ask you a question. Like, you're a doctor? Okay. Apparently you're not a neurologist or a psychologist or any kind of ologist of any profession if you have to ask me my pronouns before I could diagnose you with maybe cancer. I don't want to get this wrong, but you know, what are your pronouns? All right. These them. You have testicular cancer. I don't know how, but you do. All right. On the next one. I think I watched this one too. All right. That one's my favorite. The one I'm pointing at, that one's the one that was my favorite so far. I watched a little bit of the first one we did, and I watched a little bit of this one. So let's go a little nuts with this, people. To be honest, I'm loving this kind of like, what kind of music? It almost seems like happy, sad music. You know, kind of music that's sort of happy but sort of sad at the same time. You know, happy, sad music. Anyway, let's get on with it.
I just don't understand. Is it a he or a she?
I just don't understand. Is it a he or a she? What does it got, balls? Yes, alright. We gotta play that again. Sometimes comedy isn't best written, it's just how it's said.
I just don't understand. Is it a he or a she?
I don't know. White people and Asian people. I mean...
In this scenario, Kayla hears the doctor and medical assistant speaking about the patient in a disrespectful way. Instead of saying something to her colleagues, Kayla ignores the situation. Likely, the medical assistant and doctor will respond to future situations in a similar manner.
Oh, it was a longer video.
I just don't understand. Is it a he or a she?
The hell if I know.
Excuse me, doctor. The patient that you're referring to uses the pronouns she and her, not it. I think that we all can agree that she deserves to be treated.
I'm watching her
with
hand
respect.
movements.
You're right.
You're
I
right.
apologize.
I'm a doctor.
If you need any information about any of our patients, please let me know. and I'll be more than happy to talk to you and your staff about the patient's identities.
In this scenario, we see Kayla correcting a colleague when they hear wrong pronouns used. Kayla grounded her statements in respect and empathy for all people.
I feel like I'm living in fantasy world and all of you are fucking crazy and claim that I'm crazy. Now, I haven't watched this one, but let's keep going. I'm fully entertained that this is a real training video to be like nurse, doctor. Screw saving people's lives. What is that person's pronouns? I will not perform medical treatment until I know what gender they are. Alright. Sad music again.
Hello, Jessica. Thanks for coming in today. Gina here says that you're experiencing some allergy symptoms.
Yes, she is having some sinus congestion and headaches.
Excuse me, but I already told you my name is Jessie, and my pronouns are they, them. How many times do I have to tell you? This is ridiculous, and I can't believe after all this time you're still not getting it right.
Yeah, what the fuck are you getting it right?
But you have to understand that this is really difficult for me to remember. I'm totally fine with the whole transgender thing, but these pronoun changes are just so hard to remember. You get it, right?
Is Jessie your legal name? Because we only keep track of legal names in our system. Once you change that, then we can update our records.
You know, you could be whatever you want, but the whole pronoun thing is really, really, really dumb. And I refuse to use that type of language. Obviously, if I see someone like Blair White, and I love Blair White, alright, you may get me to slide and call Blair she and her. I respect that, because, you know, that's very convincing. But when I'm trying to choose my words, because I think you two might go after me. Anyway. No.
But these pronoun changes are just so hard to remember.
I know, it's called confusion, and that's why they get upset with you. And that's why they're like, you don't respect me, that's a call to violence. Every day when you mispronounce somebody, misgender somebody, you know, somebody gets, whacked. Alright, back to video.
You get that, then we can update our records.
Yeah.
In this scenario, we see Jessie, who is upset that their name and pronouns are used incorrectly in an appointment. Jessie is understandably upset and reacts with frustration and anger. Instead of taking accountability for using the wrong pronouns, Gina gets defensive and explains that this is hard, and the doctor does not try to accommodate the patient in an affirming manner. Instead, saying
I'd be falling asleep during these training videos
if it isn't legally changed. These responses are hurtful and accommodate the staff.
Oh, they are hurtful.
Rather than being responsive to the patient's health concerns.
Hello, Jessica.
Oh, good Lord, I'd be nodding, sleeping during this. I had a training video. It was very hilarious. I'm not going to mention the place, but it was so hilarious. It was like one of those unexpected comedies where they're talking about harassment in the workplace, and you could tell it's like a 90s video. It's bright neon and stuff, and the guy's always goofy, slipping on a banana peel and shit. Anyway, they were going over like harassment and everything, and as I recall, this guy was coming down the stairs. This guy was coming down the stairs, and this lady was coming up the stairs, and he goes, "How's it cooking, little lady?" And like, he walks off camera, and the camera pans on her with a big old frown face. And then the next scene, he's like, what did I do this time? I was like, women are naturally smarter than men. How is that offensive and harassment? Hey, little lady. I don't know. And when he said that and the camera panned on her, I had her pinch my leg and try not to laugh. Because it was just so fucking funny to me. It's like, you're going to get upset with that? Okay. I didn't understand that. But okay. Let's continue. What's the correction, doctor? What's the diagnosis, doctor? You gonna correct the horrible nurse?
Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah.
Gina here says that you're experiencing some allergy symptoms.
Yeah.
Yes, she is having some sinus congestion and headaches.
Excuse me, but I already told you my name is Jessie, and my pronouns are they, them. How many times do I have to tell you?
Yeah, bitch. How many times do I have to tell you?
Time you're still not getting it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the mistake about your pronouns. I will do better next time and make sure.
Yeah, you will do better.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, you're absolutely
you
right, and I'm a doctor.
And I'll make sure that your name and pronouns are clearly corrected in our records today. I want to make sure that we make time to discuss your sinus and allergy concerns that brought you in today.
Okay.
If you're comfortable, can you tell me more about your symptoms?
Yeah, can you tell me more about your symptoms?
The staff appropriately apologized without making excuses, said what they will do to correct their actions in the future, then returned to the patient's health concerns that brought them into the office that day.
Such touching music. Give that person a Grammy. Apparently Chris Jericho is trending. And CM Punk. Hell yeah. Alright.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Mary Wilson.
I don't see a Mary Wilson in our system. Are you sure you have an appointment today?
Yes, I got a reminder call.
Huh. That's weird. Hey, Roy. We have a patient here who says that she has an appointment today, but I don't see her name in our system.
Looks he comes on screen.
Never mind. Can you look under Matthew Wilson? That was my name a year ago. I changed it, but I guess it wasn't updated in your system here.
Did you say Matthew?
Yes, Matthew.
Oh.
Oh.
I see.
Oh. You're one of them. this one was my favorite because the way she reacted, I was like, oh, you're one of those people.
Oh.
Oh.
I see.
Yeah, I see. You're one of those.
In this scenario,
I like that guy's reaction. What?
In this scenario.
Oh.
Oh.
I see.
I see.
In this scenario, the registration staff did not consider that a patient may use a name that is different than the name on their health or insurance records. In addition, the staff member was very disrespectful to Mary, both in the way she asked about her previous name and in the way he looked at her.
Oh.
It is clear from this scenario.
Oh, they did
that the
mention
staff
him.
member
I didn't
had
see
not
this
been
part.
trained to work with patients with diverse gender identities.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Mary Wilson.
What gave it away?
I'm sorry, we don't see a Mary Wilson in our system. Might your record be under a different name?
Oh, you're right. It's probably under my previous name, Matthew.
Yes, there is a Matthew Wilson in here. Can you provide your birth date so I can make sure I have the right records?
Sure, November 20th, 1990.
I'm sorry we don't have your updated name in our records. We just started collecting additional pronouns and name information, and we need a little more time to be up to date.
Oh, great. I was worried I was going to have to keep correcting people.
Well, I can't promise there won't be any mistakes, but we're trying.
Great. I was worried I was going to have to keep correcting people.
I was worried I was going to have to recorrect. All right, hold on.
Oh, great. I was worried I was going to have to keep correcting people.
I was worried I have to keep correcting people.
I have to keep correcting people. I was worried I was going to have to keep correcting people. I was worried I was going to have to keep correcting people.
Well, I can't promise there won't be a few mistakes, but we're trying our best to get it right, and hopefully we'll have things running smoothly here soon.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
You see the staff member ask Mary if her records might be under a different name. Mary feels comfortable sharing her former name because she saw the LGBT
a welcoming space
in the waiting room.
Is that the new safe space?
Is creating a welcoming space. The staff member then confirms
Still the gas
Mary's
from
birth date
fucking
to ensure
Tuesday.
She has the right record.
I'm sorry I'm
Also
talking over this, but this
apologizes
is
for the
like
mistake,
monotonous at this
explaining
point.
why it happened and how the health center is working to fix it.
I just find this, if I have to go to a hospital, or some people call it a medical facility, and doctors and that talk like this, I would rather just, what? Fuck it. I'm going to ride off into the sunset. I'm going to smoke a blunt. And then look at the fire for a while and smoke another blunt. And maybe watch some cartoons. Smoke another blunt. Then after I smoke a blunt, I'm going to smoke another blunt. Because that's how I roll. Alright. How many videos are we up to? Oh, good lord. Why you keep playing? Why you keep playing? 3, 4.
Hello.
Alright, we're at number 5. We got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 of these. We're at 4. Alright. I hope this is good current thoughts. I'm thoroughly enjoying these reaction videos. I'm kind of loosening up. Just being a little comedian of me being a little comedian. My player's still going, so this is good. All right, this should be funny.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so
In the room.
Pause, damn you. All right, we're good. All right, let's bring this down just a little bit. I don't know why they're all so fucking loud. Okay, it says 3,000 views. It's going to have 3,832 views.
Thank you so much. Hello, Jamie. How are you doing today?
Hello, good. How are you?
I am doing well. Jamie, I recall the last time we met, your pronouns were he, him, his. I always like to check in with my patients again so I don't make assumptions. What are your pronouns?
Thank you for asking. I use they, them, theirs.
All right, thank you.
Oh, that's cool.
I have never
I'm glad
used those pronouns before, so I apologize if I make a mistake. Did you say they were they, them, theirs? I want to be sure that I'm referring to you
multiple
appropriately.
people in me, lady.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that's
Great.
right. There's
I'd
multiple
like to put them in our system to make a note to other staff. Would that be okay with you?
Sure.
Thanks, Jamie. And please let me know if I make a mistake when I use them.
No problem, I will.
I will correct you
Jamie
on social
identifies
media.
as having a
Hashtag
non-binary gender identity. and
cancel
Jane's
this doctor
pronouns are
and
they,
its
them,
facility.
theirs. In this scenario, Dr. Tucker asks for Jamie's pronouns even though Jamie had given them at the last visit. It is clear that Dr. Tucker asks for each patient's pronouns routinely, as she understands that pronouns may change from visit to visit. Dr. Tucker also records this information in order to communicate it with the rest of the staff so that they can also refer to Jamie respectfully. When referring to Jamie before asking for Jamie's pronouns, both Dr. Tucker and the nurse use gender-inclusive language, even when they are not in front of Jamie. Most importantly, Dr. Tucker is open and honest with Jamie, expressing that she is inexperienced with they, them, theirs pronouns, and holding herself accountable for any mistakes she might make.
Thank you for watching this training video.
In the room.
Okay.
Hello, how are you today?
Hello, I'm here for my child's appointment. The name is S. Harris.
Date of birth?
8/14/2012.
Great. Before we take you, we just need you to fill out these forms for us. You can sit down and bring them back to me when you're done. Thank you.
See, this is a video that caught my attention. I'm like, all right, this has to be like some sort of sketch. And then question mark.
So, Sam, I'd like to ask you a few more questions if that's okay.
By the look at your face, your statue, and me changing you as a baby, I don't think... Okay, let's proceed. Question mark.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me, do you feel like a boy, like a girl, like both, or neither? And there's no right answer.
He keeps telling me that he's a girl and that he doesn't like boy stuff. So we let him go by the name of Sam, which I like because it could be for a boy or for a girl. I don't know, I think he just wants to be like his big sister.
Dad, I told you, I'm a girl.
I'm sorry, honey. It's just hard to understand.
Thank you for sharing that. I would like to ask Sam. So what do you say, Sam?
I'm a girl.
How long have you known you're a girl?
I don't know, but a long time.
So when we're talking about you, would you like for us to say he or she?
She.
Okay, thanks.
In this scenario, the registration form provided an opportunity for the parent to share his child's name, pronouns, and gender identity.
Sure, a little kid can know that it may be in the wrong body. I was going to go somewhere with this, but, you know, those are psychotic parents. That's just plain and simple. I just don't know. It wants to play with Barbies, but it's a boy. Maybe he just wants to play with Barbies. I share feminine traits. I paint my fucking toenails. On one side is white and the other side is black. Power struggle between dark and light, evil and good, yin and yang. My hair is long. I've worn dresses. Not once did I question myself. Some guys like femininity. Yeah. Alright, you can make fun of that in the comments. Next video. 25 seconds. Alright, this should be short.
Some people even use different pronouns if they don't feel comfortable being addressed as he or she.
That makes a lot of sense to me, but I don't know, it sounds like a big change.
Well, it can be, but there's no hurry at all. Let's just take things slowly and keep talking if you'd like. And there is certainly no hurry for you to be making any physical changes to your body, unless that is something that you would be interested in doing. Some people even use different pronouns if they...
What? I don't understand the concept of this. Alright, some people even use different pronouns, or you just annotating. Or, yeah. No, not annotating. Whatever. So is that kind of like persuading somebody? Like, I don't understand the full context of that. Alright, move on. How many we got? Alright, 3 more. We could do this, Jared. We're in the grind. It's 4th and 10. You're down by 50 points. You're about 10, you're about 20 yards away from the touchdown. We could do this. Yes, I know what numbers I gave. So, let's have at it.
I filled out the form.
Thank you. Oh wait, you need to fill in your mother and father's names.
Wait, is that the same Asian lady? Is that the same lady? No. Oh my god, I just profiled.
Oh wait, you need to fill in your mother and father's names.
Oh, good
Can
lord.
you tell them to me?
You're gonna rip me to shreds.
2 dads.
Yeah, you got 2
Their
dads.
names are Carlos
You look like you
Mencia
have
and
2
David
dads.
Sandoval.
No, I'm just kidding. Alright. Alright, we made 2 mistakes. Alright, let's keep this rolling. This is funny to me.
Can you tell them to me?
I have 2 dads. Their names are Carlos Montoya and David Sandoval.
You don't have a mother?
No. Can you excuse me for a second? I filled out the form.
Oh, that was it? There wasn't an counter reaction? Okay. I got 2 dads. Okay.
Last time we met, I recall your pronouns were he, his, him. Now, I don't want to make any assumptions. I always like to check with my patients again. What are your pronouns?
Thanks for asking. There's Z, here, and here's.
What?
Okay, great.
Here and here's. Z, here, and here.
As in, what here and here? I don't want to assume. Excuse me. Still feeling that whatever gas thing I had Tuesday. Are we talking about here as in, hey, I can hear you, or hey, can you hear me? I'm here. We talk about HEAR or HERE. See, now I don't want to assume, but I'm going to. I believe it's HEAR because you're not HERE. Boom, I almost fucked that up.
Here's. Okay, great. I'd like to make a note and let my other staff know. And could you spell those for me?
Sure.
Oh, she does spell them.
HIRHIRS.
Wait, what?
IRS. Okay, great. IRS.
All right, come. Goddamn play.
ZEHIRHIRS.
See, here, you're spelling hires. Are you trying to hire somebody, girl?
RHIRS. Okay, great.
Oh,
Please
he.
IRHIR.
Oh, she didn't say an E. So it's here's. What the hell did. Okay.
HIRS.
Whatever.
Okay, great. And please let me know if I make any mistakes.
Oh, no problem. I will.
All right. Well, I just made a mistake. And a bad joke, too. All right, we got one more. We can get this. All right, last one, everybody, from the Medical University of South Carolina. Remind me never to go to South Carolina, because if I get treated by these South Carolina doctors, I'm gonna walk out of South Carolina. Okay.
Marcus, I'm going to ask you a few questions about your sexual history. I ask these questions of all my patients at least once a year because it is important to your overall health. And when you have anal sex, do you use condoms never, sometimes, or always?
Sometimes.
All right. And have you been tested for HIV?
A long time ago, yes.
All right. Well, I do recommend that my gay patients get tested at least once a year. Marcus, I'm...
Oh, I blew a snot. Oh. Oh. The look on his face is absolutely priceless.
Patients get tested at least. I recommend that my gay patients get tested at least once a year.
What? Bitch, what are you talking about? Straight people have anal sex too. What do you gotta say for you? What? What? Gay? Bitch, what are you talking about? Straight people like anal sex too. Alright, that was funny. I have no problem with those questions, but the way you said, I like to follow up with my gay people.
Yes.
All right. Well, I do recommend that my gay patients get...
My gay patients? This ideology is so weird, and people are so obsessed with someone's sexual preference or race. I don't get it. Yes, I see black people, Asian people, white people, all various variants of white people. But you're all brothers and sisters to me. I couldn't care less. If you're a piece of shit, then you're a piece of shit. Doesn't matter what color you wear on your skin or what preference you have. But if that's the first thing that comes out of your mouth is your race or your sexual preferences, you are the least interesting person I can ever talk to. And I'm going to find the nearest exit or talk to somebody else. That's like someone going, well, I'm a Virgo, and Virgos are this and that, and oh my God, we're this and that. It's so true. It's fucking annoying. You got nothing interesting to say. So quit it. Stop trying to blend in with everybody. Not everybody's gonna like you. And that's fine. I don't care if anybody likes me, but people seem to like me. So I'm like, alright, cool. Enjoy the ride. I hope I make you laugh. I'll give the shirt off my back for you. But this bitch is like...
I recommend that my gay patients get tested at least once a year.
What? Oh my goodness. This was joyful, current thoughts. Like I stated before in this, if I ever go to a hospital and they ask me that, and they ask me, they have that on the sheet, and they ask me for my pronouns, I'm going to walk out the fucking door. Because I don't take you seriously as a doctor. Because you live in fantasy world. I don't live in fantasy world. I don't pretend I'm, let's take my favorite cartoon of all time, Scooby-Doo. I don't pretend that I'm fucking Shaggy. Although, let's be honest, him and Scooby were just lined up, trying to eat everything in sight, getting easily scared of ghosts. I don't get this crazy world anymore. It all confuses me, and this is what they do. I got nothing against LGBTQ, whatever the letters are anymore. I don't care about gay people. I don't care about transgender people. But when you push your agenda onto people, don't be upset when people reject it. Plain and simple. Didn't like it? Oh my God, the world is so cruel. You're causing violence. No, we just don't give a shit about your fucking feelings. Sorry. I learned that early on in life. Nobody gives a shit about your fucking feelings. Guess what? I turned out good. Probably some more than others. Some of it probably drive them crazy that mommy and daddy didn't give them a hug. Or tell them that they love you. My parents love me. I knew that. Maybe it's attention seeking. Maybe you've been given everything in everything in God's green world, you know, toys, PlayStation, Xbox, depending on what generation you're listening this at. I grew up with regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo, PlayStation, PlayStation 2. Bought a PlayStation 3, bought my PlayStation 4, and I stopped playing video games. Occasional, I like a good Nintendo and Super Nintendo. That's when games are good. But anyway, I know parents that just shower their fucking kids with all these electronics. It's almost like sitting them down in front of a TV screen. Like, here you go, I don't have to parent. Or do anything. VCR comes along. Oh, let's just put in a video. DVD comes along. Oh, let's just do that. All the phones and tablets and computers come along. Oh, let's just do that. All the apps came along. And I was part, I don't know how far back it goes, but I was part of the participation trophy generation. And I remember I got one for bowling. First year bowling. And I looked at it, I'm like, this ain't good enough. I want one of those trophies. And I got good at it. Not well enough to, advance, but I worked hard and did my best. Because God knows I wasn't great at baseball because I was a fat little kid. Fat little awkward kid. I hated batting. Let's be honest. I was always last. Even when my dad was manager of the team, I was last. I know. I sucked. I played the field well. I like to assume. Not a bad first baseman. But any time, I remember he coached the 13-year-old league. And I got to stay in the game. I was like, all right, I guess I'm doing my job out here. Guess I'm doing well. You work hard to get benefits. Not benefits, but, rewarded. You rewarded for your good hard work. This seems like a big delusion of people who always got what they wanted. That's just me. And I joke because it's funny. And if you get butthurt from it, well, that's not my problem. I'm here to Tuesday's dinner. I know it's disgusting. But I'm here to make you laugh, and when you read my book, I hope I scare the living shit out of you, or freak you out, or make you uncomfortable. So there's two personalities going here. Oh my God, maybe I have split personality disorder. Oh my God. You shouldn't say that, Jared. No, I just did that. Man, you're oh, fucking shit, the lights flashed. Woo! Okay. Okay. I know you can't see it because this is all audio and partly some part video. I don't like the camera on me. All right. So this concludes Current Thoughts EP extended play. I am Jared S. Idol, and you can find me on Facebook at Jared S. Idol 13 and Jared S. Idol on Instagram and Twitter. Click the like button, subscribe, comment underneath, see how I'm doing with these extended plays. This one was really fun because I just got to be myself and not riff like in the last video. Oh, and by the way, I get no support from this. There's no Patreon or, parallel economy or shit like that. But if you want to support my work, head on over to Amazon.com. The link, all of these links are in the description, and check out my latest psychological horror novel, The Serpent of Eden. It's a good read. Got a lot of positive feedbacks despite personal feedbacks, not reviews. I wish it helped generate it more, but it is what it is. It's based around a Hollywood actor who gets visited by the devil in his dreams and causes him to go. I wonder if it's the heater that's making my fucking light flash. All right. So, The Serpent of Eden centers around Max Goodwell. He's a Hollywood actor. And after the premiere of The Hour of Destiny, his latest movie, he gets visited by the man in black in his dreams, aka the devil, and it causes him to go crazy in the real world. So, if you want to support me, check it out. All the links are in the description. All right. Peace out. Have a good weekend. Don't get drunk. Wear rubber. This supposedly became a PSA or after school special, whatever. Peace, bitches.